Hi everyone. So in this video today, I'm going to show you one of my favorite tools, Google Slides, and how you can embed audio into your Google Slide to provide your students directions, to embed music, to provide individualized feedback to your students, or to provide oral support for students who need a little individualized instruction. So let's get started. I already have my Google Drive open. I'm going to go ahead and start by creating a new folder that will house the files that I create. All right, I'm going to click on New. I'm going to select Folder. I'm going to call this folder Audio Files. Press Create. So right here, you can see that my folder's been created. Now I need to change the share settings of my folder. So I'm going to right-click on this folder. I'm going to select Share. And down here at the bottom, I need to change the link to Northside. And when I changed that link, it automatically changed the rights to anyone in this group with the link can view. And so I'm going to go ahead and press done. So now any of the files that I add to that folder, anybody will be able to access them as long as they have the link to that file. So we only have to do this once. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Online Voice Recorder. And this is a really easy tool to use. It's free, and you know we love free things. To start with your recording, all you do is press the red button. And so I'm going to make a really quick voice recording. Let's play Show Me the Money. I press stop. It'll process. Notice here on my voice recording, there's some dead space. So I'm going to go ahead and just click and drag the handlebars at the end. I can click play right here to listen to it. Show me the money. Okay, if it sounds great, I'm going to go ahead and hit save. It's going to automatically download the file and save it to my downloads folder. Now I'm going to navigate back to my drive because now I need to move that file from my downloads to my audio file folder. All right, so I double clicked to open up that audio files folder, and now I can just click and drag to move my recording to this folder. There we go. Now I really need to rename it because if not, I'm going to have a bunch of files all with the same title. So I'm just going to right click, select rename, and I'm just going to call this Show Me the Money and press OK. All right, let me show you one more way to add a file. So let's say you accidentally close your downloads bar. You can go ahead and click on New, select File Upload, select your downloads folder from right here, look for your recording, press open, and now it'll also upload that copy of the file into your audio files folder. And then once it's there, you'll want to right click on it, select rename, and give it a new name. All right, so now we're good. We have two different files already here in our audio files. Now I'm going to go ahead and open up my Google Slide that I want to use to embed these files into. So here's my file. Let's play Show Me the Money. All right, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to embed directions right here on this first slide. So I'm going to click on Insert, and I'm going to select Audio. Now, Google Drive is automatically going to search for files that are MP3s or WAVs. These are the only kind of files that you can embed into a Google Slide. So I love how it already filters out the files for me, and it's only going to pull up the MP3s and WAVs. So this is the file I want to include, Show Me the Money. And I'm going to go ahead, click on it, and press Select. And now it's embedded this little audio button. I'm going to click on the corners just to make it bigger. And I like to leave mine in one of the corners all the time so the students really see it. Now notice it's selected right now, and to the right, a formatting window came up. So you're able to format this audio that you just embedded, and you have a couple of different choices. You can have it play on a click, so that means the students have to click on it for it to play. You can also have it play automatically, so that means that the students don't have to click on it, it just automatically plays. You can change the volume. You can also loop the audio, so maybe you've embedded music and you want the music to kind of play on repeat. You could select loop audio. Now, a couple of the other things you might want to do, you can also recolor. You don't have a lot of choices, but if you need it to stand out a little more, then you could choose a recolor option. And basically, those are the big things. Now, I did want to show you one other item. Maybe I want this to play automatically, and I don't want the students to see the button. So I'm just going to go ahead and click right here. I'm going to double click. I need to get my format options back up, and I want it to play automatically. Now, it's sitting right here on the pig, and that's not very visually appealing. I'm going to right click on this, go to order, and click send to back. So now it's just kind of hiding. So watch what happens when I get to the slide. Let me see if I go to present mode, you'll see what happens. Let's play Show Me the Money. So right away, it just started playing. The kids didn't have to select anything. And that's just an easy way to kind of hide audio so the students are kind of forced to listen to the directions or whatever it is that you decide to embed. So that's how easy it is to embed audio. Now, this works great on your laptops and your Chromebooks. It can be a little problematic sometimes on an iPad, so I'm going to show you a workaround. I'm going to go back to my audio files folder. I'm going to click on Show Me the Money and right click, and I just want to select Get the Link. I'm going to go ahead and select Copy Link and go back to my slideshow. I'm going to click on the text box, and I might just put a text box right here, and my directions will say click here to listen. And because I know my students need to see this really big, I'm going to go ahead and make this stand out. And I'm going to make it bold. Now I'm going to hyperlink the audio to this text. So I'm going to click on the hyperlink button right here, insert link. I'm going to right click and paste that link that I just made a copy of a few seconds ago and click apply. Now students on the iPad will be able to click on this link and press open, and it'll automatically play that MP3 file for them. So there's always a workaround. I know it's an extra step, but if you have students on an iPad and they really need to listen to those directions or you want to give them feedback, it's worth the few seconds that it took to add